What's going on, Jerome's? So raw, real audio rant, and I'm used to the tooth now, so there's not gonna. I'm not gonna sound inebriated, or maybe not as much. I don't know. But the expectations for 2025, right? So Vikings fans, they're pretty high, but then again, they're high at pretty much every single year, and every single year, always this team not only gets our hopes up, but never going to build you up, never going to let you down, but they do. And they also give us up too. But I feel like, I know this sounds like a broken record, this could be our year, right? And what's great is that the foundation has been laid. All right, this is not a Steelers 2025 where they pushed all their chips into the middle of the table, all in. All right, sort of what the Vikings were in 2009. Like the Vikings have a foundation where they can be good for a long time, right? And I know the national media is running haircuts, the odds makers, everyone else not a Vikings fan, that they don't give the Vikings two chances in hell, the snowball's chance in hell, right? But the fact that the Vikings tripled down on interior offensive line, they doubled down on the interior defensive line, it gives you hope. It gives you hope because Kwesi, I mean, say what you will about Kwesi. Yeah, I made some mistakes early, but he learns. He's been learning on the job in the draft, free agency, really taking on the chin last year with all the dead cap, and now, glorious. And I feel like this is something that is sustainable, right? Not just J.J. McCarthy, not just the offensive line, not just everything, right? And the Vikings are taking advantage of McCarthy being on his rookie deal, and basically they assembled the freaking Avengers, right? And also, what Kwesi has been doing with Jefferson and Darisaw is like, hey, you guys are tentpole parts of this team, and we want you on this team long time, and we're going to take care of you early. Because guess what? If you take care of a player early, that includes the extension of Andrew Van Ginkel by 1 year. If you take care of him early, generally, you get a little bit of a discount. So the Vikings, culture-wise, from the studs up, feel good. Feel good about things. And I know this team has been built just to let us down, right? Through all the years talking about back in the day, 0-4 in the Super Bowl, and then 89, and then 98, and then 2000, and then 09, and then 2017, and all that stuff. But this feels different, right? And I know last year they won 14 games of slinging Sammy Darnold. I feel like that's not even the expectations this year. Because I feel like the combination of the Vikings' history, as well as the media hatred, the odds makers' hatred, like the Vikings could go 11-6 this year, vie for the division, because I don't think it's going to be as wild as it was last year. Go 11-6, contend for the division. McCarthy looks pretty good. The defense looks really damn good, and it'd be a successful year. But we're getting to the point now where Kevin O'Connell, he's the quarterback whisperer, right? Got his extension, and he's one of the best young up-and-coming coaches in the game. But at a certain point, we got to win playoff games. At a certain point, we got to move beyond, the whole nice, winning single-score games, all that stuff. Like, we have to blow teams out. We got to get done in the playoffs when it actually matters, right? So I think that's where we're currently at. I feel like the over-under for team success this year is double-digit wins and a playoff win. I think that's it. I feel like that's the entry-level bargain basement of where this team should be, right? And I know people will be like, oh, every year you don't win a Super Bowl, it's a failure, bro. All right, well, success isn't linear, right? And this team, under the direction of ownership, Kwesi and Kevin O'Connell, they've done very good of swinging the ship around during the competitive rebuild. Remember that term? And basically, if Kwesi had his druthers and job security, he would have tore this thing down in year one. Kirk Cousins, gone. Daniil, gone. Thielen, gone. Kendricks, gone. All that stuff. But had to have a competitive product on the field, and they were. If Kurt didn't get hurt in 2023, I think that Kevin O'Connell has 3 straight double-digit win seasons. 13, 11, 12, and then 14 at least. But it is what it is. I think he did the best with what he had in 2023. And now this year, he's got J.J. McCarthy. So he's got his hand-picked quarterback of the future, 22 years young. He's going to be the youngest starting quarterback in the NFL, week 1. And we just go from there. And if Flores is passed over for another head coaching job in 6th round for year 4 and beyond, I mean, we're in business. This defense, baby. This defense has a chance to be the best in the National Football League. It's going to be glorious, right? So that's where we're currently at. Like, this roster, like, Vikings fans who know, like, they know that this is probably the most talented team that this franchise has had in a long time, right? And if everything clicks, if the defense is top dog, if the O-line protects McCarthy and gets something going with the running game, this offense has a chance to be lethal. Like, honestly, they could be top 5 offense, top 3 defense, and special teams doesn't kick us in the nuts, and we're going to be good to go. And plus, this is sustainable. Like, every single year, you have a chance to be special. With Kwesi, with Kevin O'Connell, they're building this team the right way. The culture is infectious, and this is a model that can work not just this year, but many years to come. And I feel like us Vikings fans, like, we are ready for it. I mean, we remember, the Childress years and the kick-ass offense, and then Zimmer, and then Mike Tice, and then the tail end of Denny Green and all that stuff. When is the last time we had stability, like legitimate stability at head coach, at GM, at quarterback? It's been a while, but savor this year. Enjoy the time off, because once this train gets going, ain't gonna stop, baby. It's not going to stop. But your thoughts are thoughts. How are you dealing with raised expectations for the 2025 Vikings and beyond? Let us know. Comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skull, no production value. Some production value.